Hello everybody, we're going to be learning this section of Stairway to Heaven. This is kind of the middle verses section. Jimmy Page plays this section on an electric, and he's using a picking arpeggio. So he's using a pick on this section. He's kind of forced to because the previous section is strummed. All right, so he's using a pick. No time to drop the pick and play this next section fingerstyle. So he's kind of forced to use the pick. I'll teach you how to do that towards the end of this video. But first I want to teach you how to play it fingerstyle. Why? Well, this video is really a tutorial for my beginning high school guitar students. And in our classroom we have classical guitars and many of them bring in acoustic guitars. So we're playing this song unplugged. And so I think this section sounds really nice, fingerstyle, and it brings continuity to the previous sections that have been played fingerstyle, the opening section. All right, and then you have that next section. Okay, and then that, again, that strumming section. And then this section comes in. Alright, so it brings a lot of continuity into the whole color, the whole texture, sound. So basically this first page is fingerstyle in my curriculum, in my book. And then the second page we pick up the pick and we strum it. But another reason for this is that for my students, playing this section fingerstyle gives them some practice with fingerstyle technique. The first semester, the fall semester, we spend the entire semester learning chords, playing songs, and getting their chops up, because they walk into my class in the first day of class with basically no guitar skill whatsoever. All right, so there's a lot of things that have to be learned before we can play this song in the spring. One of the things is I teach them how to read music, so that in the beginning of the spring semester, beginning with lesson 11, they're playing classical guitar. And so when we get to this section in lesson 15, they've already learned 5 classical guitar pieces. The one in lesson 15 is actually far more technically demanding than this little section, Stairway. So by the time they get to this section of Stairway to Heaven, it's a piece of cake. So they just walk right into it, and it's no problem playing this. Okay, let's jump into the music. So again, this is letter D. It's towards the bottom of the page, measure 26, and you'll notice that it's in standard notation. Again, I've taught my students how to read in the fall semester, so this would be pretty straightforward for them, no problem. If you don't read, not a big deal. I'm going to be walking through this section step by step, so you won't really need to read the music at all. All right, so let's start. You notice that there's, in parentheses, they're chords. There's only 4 chords that you're going to be playing: C chord, a G chord with the B bass, A minor chord, and F major 7. Pretty basic. All right, so let's go ahead and form the C chord. All right, these strings that you're going to be playing is 5th, 1st, 3rd, and 2nd. And in the right hand, that's going to be played thumb, ring on the 1st, index on the 3rd, and then middle on the 2nd. Okay, so for these first 2 chords, that's your finger assignment. The ring finger plays the 1st, your middle finger plays the 2nd, your index finger plays the 3rd, and your thumb will play the 5th. All right, so let's play this chord again. All right, now the next chord, it's G/B. That means it's a G chord with a B bass. So the B bass is on the 5th string, 2nd fret. So coming from the C chord, okay, what we're going to do is we're going to take our middle finger and just move it up from the 4th string to the 5th, okay? And since our pinky is available, the easiest thing to do is to put that down on the 2nd string D. So form this chord now. Your thumb plays the 5th. Your middle finger, which was assigned to the 2nd string, plays that. Your index finger plays the 3rd. Lift up your pinky so you have an open 2nd string, and your middle finger will play that string again. Okay, so it's this. Okay, the next measure we have a standard A minor chord. And the strings that we'll be playing here is 3rd, 4th, 5th, back to 4th, back to 3rd, and then the 2nd. And so what we're going to be doing is we're going to be moving our hand position up so that our middle finger is now assigned to the 3rd string. So we'll play this 3rd string with our middle finger, the 4th string with our index, our thumb is on the 5th, we're going back to the 4th string played with your index, to the 3rd string with your middle finger, and then finally the 2nd string with your ring finger. So it's this. All right. So let's review this. Starting at beginning, measure 26, C chord. Okay, G with the B bass. And then A minor chord, starting on the 3rd string. Alright, what we have next is a walk-up with the bass. So we're playing the open 5th string, that B, 2nd fret, C, 3rd fret. And then we're going to form that same C chord we did at the beginning. We're playing it the same way. So it's 5, 1, 3, 2. So the walk-up is. Right? What I do when I play the A minor, right, I keep the C down, 2nd string, 1st fret. So when I play the walk-up and I put my C down on the 5th string, my 1st finger is already down on the C, so it's already in place, and it makes it far more accurate. All right, so all right, G of the B bass. Okay, this is a little variation of what we just played before. So we're still playing the B with your thumb. Okay, the 2nd string with your middle finger, 3rd string with your index. But instead of playing the open 2nd string, we're playing an F major 7. And you can either strum it, or you can grab all 4 strings, 1st, 2nd, 3rd, and 4th, and just pull it. Okay, either way is fine. So instead of this, instead of this note, we're playing the F major 7. Okay, and then in the next measure, we're playing an A minor. It's not on beat 1, it's on the 2nd half of beat 1, so it's on the upbeat. So it's 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2. Both of those chords are on the upbeat. The F major 7 is on the 2nd half of beat 4, the A minor is on the 2nd half of beat 1. Okay, so that phrase is this. And that's it. Next line, starting at measure 30, is exactly the same. I'll play this last line, starting with the pickup, last 2 notes of the previous line. so that last part we just, and then either play the D if we move on to the next section, or we go back to what I have as letter C, this, okay, and that those two sections, letter C and letter D, are played 4 times. So let me play this whole D section. Okay, so now let's look at this using a picked arpeggio. So with a pick, we're still forming these chords, obviously playing the same strings, all right, but with a pick, and what you want to do is alternate the directions. So if I'm playing the bass on the 5th string, when I get to the 1st string, I'm going to go up. All right, so down, up, 3rd string, down, 2nd string, up. So the motion is going down and up, down and up. Okay, same thing with the G with the B bass. All right, now when we get to the A minor chord, starting on the 3rd string, we're going to sweep up and then we're just going to sweep down. All right, so we're starting on the 3rd string, going up on the 4th, and then we're going to go down on the 5th, down on the 4th, down on the 3rd, and down on the 2nd. Okay, so we have this. Pretty easy. All right, and then it just all repeats. So that's all there is to the picking arpeggio. All right, so it's really all there is to it. Okay, so I hope this lesson has been helpful to you. This whole book is a free download to anyone who wants it. It's on my website. The link is below. If you're interested in a tab version of this, let me know and I'll make one for you. Not a big deal. Okay, thanks for watching. Take care.